This time, in today's video, I got Marvel Legends and other Marvel things and some other random figures that are also in the box along with them. But I guess we'll just go on and, well, we'll get through the ones that aren't Marvel Legends since there's less of them first, I guess. But first off, we have these figures, which I don't know what toy line these are. I don't know if this will focus. I'm not for sure exactly what line they're from, but I've got a couple of them. They seem to be some type of vampire lady or woman. I got those two, and then I believe this is also one, or maybe not, but I've got those along with this one, which I don't know which line this is from either, but this is definitely a more detailed figure than the other two. But that's it for those. This one is also not a Marvel Legends, but it is Marvel though. It's Venom. I don't know who made this. I don't know. There you go. Hasbro 2003. But there also used to be something that you could slide in his back, but I've lost that over the years as well. For these figures, I have a little miniature Ash here, which if I can get this camera to focus. Not a whole lot to him. Then I have a few little Terminators as well. The articulation in them is pretty good. For it to be a smaller figure, I'd say they're pretty good on the articulation. I used to have a couple more too, but I don't know what I did with those. For a couple little dogs, we have a pit bull. I don't know from what line this is, but there's that. And then there's this one as well. Let's see if it'll focus. Hood Pups. Anyways, on to the Marvel Legends, other than the BMX bike in here. I don't know what brand this is. I don't know that it would say on there, but on to the Marvel Legends. The first one we got here is Venom, which all of them pretty much have the same articulation. They'll have a joint at the ankle, at the knee, usually a swivel right here, so this can move side to side. It's articulated at the hips. The abdomen has side to side, every which way you can go with it. It has some alternate hands on the Venom and the alternate head on it right now. There is a bunch of other parts that I got to it that I can also show if anyone's interested in the accessories video. Alright guys, and next up here we have a Carnage figure, which also has alternate head and hands to it as well. And the Venom and Carnage figure, they have they're a bit taller than the average Marvel Legends figure. I can put one side by side for comparison. We'll just take Black Panther here. And you can see they're a bit taller, but speaking of which, we can move on to this one, I guess. It's Black Panther. He's got all the little bumps on him and everything, just like in the movie. He's got his little claws and everything. We have my favorite and my first one ever is Deadpool. I've lost the swords on the back of him. I don't know which, line, or not line, but, well, I guess line. Which, whatever line he came in, I don't know which one it is, whether it's the X-Men or, you know what, this is way before, I think, even the Deadpool movies, so it's an earlier figure, but a pretty good one. Speaking of Deadpool, we've got Ladypool, which is from a comics line, I guess, Marvel Legends, because this is also before the movies. And I do still have the swords for her, but they're in with the rest of the accessories. And I'm surprised that, because I've seen a lot of people, the hair on the back of these has seemed to fall off, and but luckily I've managed to keep the hair on this one intact, and it hasn't broke off there yet. So now this, I don't believe is, well, I know for a fact it isn't Marvel Legends, but it's from the 2003, I believe, Hulk movie. And I think the back of him used to raise his arms, or still does, but I don't think it does anymore. But it's still a pretty cool figure, and it scales well with the other figures, the Marvel Legends and everything. And next we have the Thing here. I don't believe that this is a Marvel Legends figure. I don't think it is. Let's say it possibly could be, but I don't believe that it is. But it's still a cool figure nonetheless. You have to forgive me on this one. I don't remember this one's name or this maker model. It's one of the Ultron bots or Iron Man bots, whatever. But there's that. Speaking of Iron Man, we have War Machine right here. It's a little bit of dirt on him, but other than that, he's pretty good. We have Captain America. I've lost his shield. I have no clue where it's went. And we have Iron Man. I don't know what mark or variant it is, but we have Iron Man. Now onto the Build-A-Figures. We have, I believe this is either Apocalypse or Red Skull. I've lost both of the arm guards and the back piece. And if there's a helmet to it too, then I've lost that. But I have all the parts to the Build-A-Figure at least. And then the next Build-A-Figure I have is Groot, which is probably my favorite Build-A-Figure, other than the Hulkbuster or the Juggernaut. This one is probably my favorite Build-A-Figure Marvel Legends has done. But that's about it for the figures. If you want to see the accessories video, just let me know in the comments or like the video or whatever, and then we can get the accessories video out of all of this. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, just do everything I just said, and peace out. So peace.